The video game commentary. What is going on, everybody? We're doing a little Marvel Strike Force. A couple people approached me and asked if I would make a video about, how you kind of get your teams put together. So that's what this video is going to be about, is kind of, the best way, or at least my way, of doing that. So, here's your character roster. Kind of take a look at, all the characters you have. You've got quite a few. But if you click on that little button there to the left, you have a filter. So let's kind of filter out some of these characters. Let's do city heroes. So if you take a look, here's all your city heroes. So you can even tell there's quite a few characters there. So if you're building your teams, you might want to break that down a little more. So now let's do city hero and brawlers. So now you can see that's kind of narrowed down the search down to these characters. You can also break that down even further. So let's do city brawler bio characters. So that's really good to understand as you're building your teams, so that you can, you can kind of understand where to place people, because sometimes you may have more than you need in a group, maybe you might have less. So it's really good and smart to take a look at all those filters so you understand who can go with who. So let's build out a couple teams here in Blitz, because that's usually the best place to use your save teams. You can use them on War too, but let's start off here and we'll just build a Defenders team. I think right now that's probably still my most powerful go-to team. And if you look at these little numbers down at the bottom, this is going to show you their synergies and how these people work together in a group. So, their different special moves may affect these characters in different ways. For example, Iron Fist, when he heals all of these characters. When Daredevil gets attacked, Punisher sometimes reacts to that. It reacts to some of the other characters. So that's another good thing to look at. So let's save that team. Let's build another one. Next up, let's build the Asgardian team, just because they've recently released... they've been really releasing a lot of the new characters. I think they kind of updated Thor, but they got Hela, they released Hela, they released Heimdall, and Sif. So I have recently just got Sif, so now I've got my complete team. Once again, take a look at their synergies. How do these guys work together? And someone has donated to my cause in a completely different game. That's fantastic. Hey, thank you. Thank you for that. So let's go ahead, save this squad, and let's take them into battle. Just because they're new, let's showcase them. Why not? So as you can see, this team I'm going to fight is weak. Another thing to note is the enemy team is what I would call a hodgepodge team, which is basically just a bunch of different characters that don't really necessarily have synergies. That can work sometimes, but in this situation, probably not, because they don't really have any synergies. They're not higher strength than my team. So this should be a very easy battle. I love this move. I mean, she like hits everybody with it, and everybody has heal block and... Oh, except for Spider-Man. He must have dodged it or something. No. Taunt there. Ooh, let's do that counterattack. She's stealth. She dodged it. She dodged it. Yeah, a lot of the... Ooh, I lost some of my attack sound effects. That's alright. Heimdall, here he comes. Kablam! Oh wow, Spider-Man dodged that. Nice. Good job, other team. You're still gonna lose, but good job, nonetheless. The little minion gets Spider-Man. Heimdall with his mighty, unearthly attack can't hit him, but this little demon minion... Kaplamo gets Spidey. Ooh, good hit. Oh, Electra can't even take out the Loki minion. How embarrassing for you. Boom. You know, this team is so great. They all have a lot of like multi-hit capabilities. Hela does, Heimdall does, Thor does. Just awesome. Really is awesome. So, moving on here. You know, let's build another team. So I want to show you something different here. Now, let's take a look at the Kree team. So let's scroll on down here. Kree. Now, as you can see, so there's 5 people per team. And as you can see, we're unbalanced here because we're missing Ultimus. No, Ultimus? Is that? Yeah. That's right, isn't it? I don't know. Oh my gosh, I'm getting the character name wrong. That's terrible. That's not Ultimus. That's, I'm gonna have to think of his name. Anyhow, so my initial plan is to first set up my first Kree team, and they're going to be just kind of the basic characters. I'm gonna start with them. Okay, so we save that squad. Now what we run into is the problem is, like I said, is we've got a missing character. Once we get that character, we'll probably put them in the team, but we don't have them. So this is where looking at those synergies of the other teams when you use the filter comes in play. Okay, well, what is, you know, maybe this one character's a brawler. Do we have another brawler? Things like that. Or, in this case, I just pick Thanos here, who, you know, I mean, it looked like he did have some synergy. He was a cosmic character. You know, but if you just have a really high-powered character, you know, that's okay too. Nothing wrong with that. Because at some point, Ultimus. Thank you. Sorry, that was the other Kree person. Maybe I did say Ultimus. I don't know what I said. I don't remember what I said. I feel like I said something wrong. But yeah. So, you know, at some point, even the majority of your team has the synergies, but you have one guy in the team that doesn't. Generally, those 4 characters and their synergies are gonna probably be okay, unless you have a fully synergized team, if that's even a word, that you're fighting against. So, you know, and again, is there anything wrong with hodgepodge teams? No, not necessarily. You just have to be careful who you're going up against. But, you know, like I said, the purpose of this video is to kind of just show really how you should do it. And every time with these phone games, I lose my video, my video all the time. So, in any extent, that's what I wanted to show you there, and that's the kind of how you do it, how you party up your team. So this is the video game commentary. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. We do videos like this all the time. Give us a big like if you like this video, and everybody have a great day and get out there gaming.